Oh my god, here we go.
We have no idea what it is.
Nobody else sees this? Are we crazy?
Yeah, like what is happening?
They look like a triangle.
What?
It's a UAP, they call them now.
It just went out to space.
The government knows what is happening.
We are launching the drones up in the sky as of right now in New Jersey and stuff, in Texas, everywhere. Like, y'all don't gotta be afraid. Them are man-made drones. And we're doing the launching or whatever. The orbs that's inside the sky that y'all see that's glowing and stuff, that's shooting down the drones and all that, that's not a part of us. Them are actually real life aliens. Like, aliens do exist. They're above and they're below us. Yes, they do exist. And 2025 there will be a lot more of exposing the truth. Now, I can't say the reason why, but because it's already out here, so I can speak on this. Aliens are real, and we will have to evacuate sooner than later.
This video right here is crazy. What? I had to do a double take on this video. Very rarely do you get a close-up footage of these drones. The more I looked at this footage, the more I think it's fake. Number one, this looks like it was made with AI. Number two, why is this clip so short? The video ends when the aircraft is still in frame, so my red flag's going off. I definitely think it's fake, but let me know in comments. Look at this footage as well. Apparently a F-15 or helicopters approaches the UAP.
Shit.
Look at that, look how fast it is.
I'm back against the wall. This is not a test. It's the real deal. Help me. Help me.
Drone pointing a powerful laser into space. It's happening.
This was on December 19th in New Jersey.
Where is the government?
This drone or orb is shooting lasers out. What? Actually, I take it back. I think somebody's shooting a laser from the ground up. But it's emitting light from this side as well. Look at this video right here.
Here it is, going back now.
The orb changes into the drones. I'm telling you, I said before.
Weird.
Look at this.
This was staying still for over an hour. Come on, buddy, come this way. Keep coming.
Look at this.
Now it's hovering over my other neighbor's house. There we go. Now it's more red. This didn't move for hours. Look at the different lights now.
Juanito was fishing Saturday at Island Beach State Park when he saw what he describes as lights brighter than stars forming over the horizon.
When they came toward the shore, it changed from a bright white light to a winged craft with flashing lights.
This video was posted December 20th on Tarrytown, New York. This is crazy. I've never seen so many at one time. What? They're appearing, disappearing into our reality. This video shows a man zooming into the orbs.
So I'm taking pictures with my Sony as well. And I don't know. That's just from some. Here, let's go. Let's try it.
What? This looks like the wheel in the Bible.
Zoomed in, 100, 208. And I'll show you the drone right now.
What the hell?
Because they're actually just orbs that go in and out of our dimension. Bro, I sound crazy. I sound crazy because I'm a crazy conspiracy theorist.
You're telling me we don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey are? Is that correct?
That's right.
If I had to picture somebody that had to look from the military, it would be this guy.
I mean, that's crazy.
He looks like Garp from One Piece.
And then this from a Pentagon spokeswoman.
At this time, we have no evidence that these activities are coming from a foreign entity.
13 years ago.
Floating under this, it was detected shortly after a routine
same thing we're seeing today.
Over the years, we have chased many of these things. Rarely, if ever, been able to pinpoint exactly where they came from, and always finding out that it didn't pose us any hazard.
They know. They've been lying to us. So you're telling me that NASA has been seeing these things for over a century and hasn't told the government? No way.
We don't know what they are. No more, sir.
Maybe that's why the military doesn't want to shoot one of these things down. Because you don't want to start conflict with something that you know you can't win.
What's going on in New Jersey right now with the so-called drones?
Yeah.
Let me tell you one. They're not drones. They aren't drones. The U.S. Air Force obfuscates everything. The U.S. Air Force says they're drones. Don't you f***ing believe it?
Supposedly, it shapeshifts.
What am I looking at right now, dude? On some real what the
I really believe these orbs have the ability to shapeshift. Huh? Cause I saw a video from 10 years ago, and these orbs were shapeshifting. June 4th, 2011. This orb transforms into the drones. These orbs are seen hovering for hours. So they're definitely not airplanes. They move left to right to staying stationary. I hate when people say that they're airplanes going towards the camera and then changing directions. That's not the case here. Whoa. These things have... Whoa, look at this, look at this. Look at this, look at this.
That is so weird.
People are saying that these drones are from the US government sniffing for nukes. That's a fake story.
Yeah, we know you're not really a plane there.
It looks like a plane.
Yeah, because they're faking you out. A plane that was just hovering. I told you, they're fake plane UFOs. They transform into fakers. Look, he's only flashing on one
13
wing,
years
too.
ago.
Both wings have to flash.
Same thing's happening today. This is why there's so much confusion. These things can shapeshift. So these are the shapes that the UFOs have been sighted throughout the years. And look at this. This guy said he saw these orbs shapeshift years ago.
So I carried on driving up to the slip road, pulled into the slip road, got out of the car, turned back to look at these balls of light, and now there were no longer two balls of light in there where they were two large black triangles. And they were literally in exactly the same place where I'd seen the balls of light 10 seconds earlier. Can you give an estimate of size of these triangles? Each triangle was roughly the size of the roof of the petrol garage at the bottom end of Monmouth. Kind of dark grey. These things were more slightly grey.
These are the objects we've been seeing in the past few videos. And this is from years ago, from multiple people. This video is from 15 years ago. Wow. Back in 2009.
If you can't tell, it's extraterrestrial. Oh my god. Holy smokes. This is alien. Look at that. This is out of the world, out of this world, my friend. Oh my god. Look at that optical play with that light. Unbelievable. If this doesn't convince you people that, oh my, it has to convince you. That this, what I'm filming here is extraterrestrial all the way, 100%. Did you just see the play on those lights of this triangle? This is the same kind of craft I've been filming for months now, and it just revealed its extraterrestrial nature to me right there.
What?
Oh my. I am overjoyed with that.
This is intelligent UFO, UAP, maybe alien life. And these orbs are smart enough to trick humans by mimicking human airplanes. Look at this video from 13 years ago. There's no ulterior motives for these people to fake these videos. You guys aren't YouTubers doing this for money, fame, views, unlike me. But like, you know what I'm saying? These are regular people, just so happens to catch these UFOs on camera. So this is a NASA live stream on December 16th. Apparently, a UAP UFO crossed NASA's live stream and then they cut off the feed. What? I'm actually nervous. I don't know if I should even upload this video. I'm scared my channel might get taken down.
Help me!
Okay, I'm really nervous if I should upload this or not. You guys should look up who Chris Bledsoe is, cause he's been seeing these orbs for years. And he said that this video is authentic. These things look like angels described in the Bible. Not how Hollywood portrays them. But in the Bible, if you actually read it, these things look exactly like how they describe it.
Can you talk to me? Can you hear me? Jesus loves me. Oh, you know Jesus. You know Jesus. Jesus is awesome, isn't he? Yes, he is. God is good.
You got Jack Valet, Eric Davis, yes, that Eric Davis from the Wilson Memo, saying that these things have the ability to mimic human aircrafts. Diana Pasulka who is a religious professor at North Carolina, says that a lot of UFO stories are similar to what religious beliefs are.
Copies of angels.
Think AI video and image generators. Bruh. They can do this. Non-human intelligence. Okay, so this actually reminds me of an old story. UFOs back in the 1500s. I know what you're thinking. 1500s, you're crazy. But this is a story.
Illustration. This brief but intriguing account reminds us that UFOs have taken many forms throughout history, and were not always attributed to extraterrestrials. Like many UFO events, the sightings over Nuremberg were rich in symbolism, and played upon people's hopes and fears in a way that raises interesting questions about the nature of the UFO phenomenon. There were a large number of spherical objects scattered over top of and around the sun. Many were blood red as well, but others were a partly dull, partly black ferrous color, depicted in the image like rusty blackened iron. Many of the spheres were grouped 3 in a row, or 4 in a square, though others were on their own.
This is what we've been seeing in a couple of these videos.
His illustration also shows some crosses that aren't attached to spheres.
It has evolved its appearance to keep up with our changing worldview and ever-advancing technologies, but always represents what's just ahead of us in our vision of the future, or what's just above us in our conception of the hierarchy of beings. For example, this intelligence appeared over medieval Europe in flying sailing ships, while the continent's brightest minds still wondered if there was another layer of thinner air above our own that was home to another civilization. In 1896, the same intelligence appeared over the western United States in flying machines with flapping wings, while inventors all across the country were trying to solve the problem of heavier-than-air flight. The intelligence then appeared in rounded metallic saucers in the late 1940s, when the world's superpowers began experimenting with jet engines and disc-shaped craft, and just before humanity's exploration of outer space renewed interest in the possibility of extraterrestrial life. Vallée noted the similarities between medieval European stories of fairies, lutins, and kobolds, for example, and the short alien beings seen by abductees and other 20th century UFO witnesses.
You get what he's saying? He's basically saying these things are transforming into forms that we would recognize throughout history. So back in 1800s, it'll be different from how we would see them today.
He suggested that there was a machinery of mass manipulation behind the UFO phenomenon that was attempting to create a new form of belief based around expectation of contact with alien beings.
If they have the ability to mimic other forms, I don't even know what to believe in anymore. You can really manipulate humanity.
Without being able to identify what they were exactly, Vallée suggested that their purpose may be to achieve social changes on this planet. Their methods are those of deception, systematic manipulation of witnesses and contactees, covert use of various sects and cults, control of the channels through which the alleged space messages can make an impact on the public. Vallée thus argued that in order to fully understand the UFO phenomenon, one had to understand the network of religious groups, contact cults, and government intelligence agencies that intersected it. He also observed that the UFO phenomenon perpetrates its own cover-up by cloaking itself in absurdity so as to be rejected by mainstream culture. As he put it, the phenomenon negates itself.
This is crazy. I don't even know what to believe in anymore. Jack Vallée was a huge part in forming the internet, the thing we're using right now. You know how crazy that is? I'm not saying his theory is right, but just don't dismiss him. He's not somebody who sells courses or even seminars like somebody like Stephen Greer. I'm not saying Stephen Greer's theory is wrong, but he's been selling courses and seminars for over a century. So my red flag's a little bit going off.
Hurry, look right there. Look.
What the hell?
Oh, it's a helicopter. What is that? That is not a helicopter.
Next video is a popular pop singer from Brazil, 64 million followers, and she shared this video.
Caraca, o que é isso? Max,
This is
o que é
crazy.
isso no céu? O que é isso no céu? Meu, isso não é pipa, Max!
The department says these mystery drones evade detection because they don't give off heat like regular drones.
What? If these things don't emit heat or show up on thermal, then what are we looking at? Are they physically even there? Is this a hologram? Is this Project Bluebeam? These things are not drones. And they're definitely not airplanes.
It's a UAP, they call them now.
Yeah.
Unidentified aerial phenomenon. Dude.
The sightings to date include a combination of lawful commercial drones, hobbyist drones, and law enforcement drones, as well as manned fixed-wing aircraft, helicopters, and even stars that were mistakenly reported as drones.
They think we're stupid! They think we're stupid! The White House is still saying that these are actually hobbyist drones? Wow.
Can you comment on the drones that are flying around New Jersey ports?
It seems like the American people have a big disconnect.
The government knows what is happening. Our military knows where they took off from, and for some reason they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows, and our president knows. And for some reason they want to keep people in suspense. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. Even if they were late, they'd blast it.
He knows! I don't know if you guys remember, but back in 1997, the military used flares as an excuse for the Phoenix Lights. But they did it afterwards to cause confusion, so everybody thought that the flares, so they could use the flares as an excuse during the Phoenix Lights incident.
That is why I will personally ask that the perpetrator be prosecuted to the fullest for the havoc wrought on our entire community. And now I'll ask Officer Stein and his colleagues to escort the accused into the room so that we may all look upon the guilty party. Now, this just goes to show that you guys are entirely too serious.
Well, I saw a huge craft just kind of come right over Squaw Peak. No, I'm serious now. Unquestionably, it was a UFO.
Okay, so based on everything that I've seen, I think these are the possibilities. Number 1, they're the conventional aliens that you see from outer space, and they're traveling from another planet to ours. Number 2, they come from the ocean. Number 3, what if they are actually our creators? They observe us just like how zookeepers just observe animals until they're the problem, like nukes. Number 4, they're interdimensional beings, angels, demons. People say in the Bible, angels are supposed to look like this, as opposed to how Hollywood pictured them to be like this. Number 5, they could be advanced AI. And number 6, they might be us from the future. Project Willow Beam. Crazy. I'm a crazy conspiracy theorist. The government is trying to fake an alien invasion to create one divine world. Never underestimate how they control the narrative.